If you have a cat and have ever caught them lovingly giving you a slow blink, stop right there. Because what you might have thought was just an adorable little quirk is actually silently rewiring your nervous system. In today's incredibly fast-paced and stress-filled world, where our brains are constantly locked in a state of hypervigilance or danger mode, that gentle, slow blink from your cat might just be the ultimate cure for chronic stress. This is not magic. It is pure, documented science. And today, we are going to exactly decode how this cat eye secret resets your deeply stressed mind and heals you from the inside out. Imagine coming home after a long day of endless work, glaring screens, and mounting tension. Your body is practically locked in a fight-or-flight state. Your cortisol levels are spiking, and your nervous system is constantly on high alert, scanning for the next problem. This state of hypervigilance is exhausting. But in that exact moment, when your eyes meet your pet cat resting peacefully, and they look at you, softly closing and opening their eyes, that feline slow blink is not just a sign of sleepiness. Animal behaviorists and scientists refer to this specific action in feline language as a cat kiss.
In the wild and unpredictable world of felines, deliberately closing their eyes and becoming completely vulnerable in front of docked, another creature is the ultimate display of absolute trust and safety. And when you return this slow blink, it initiates a profound, silent communication that does not just comfort your cat, but physically alters your own brain.
So how does this incredible healing process actually begin? Inside our brains, we have mirror neurons, which are constantly working to mimic and reflect the environment and emotions around us. When you deliberately look at your cat, soften your gaze, and slowly blink, you're sending a powerful, undeniable physical signal to your own body that says, "There is no threat here. I am entirely safe." This tiny, seemingly insignificant action immediately activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the critical system responsible for bringing your body back into a state of rest and digest. The very second you complete that slow blink and your cat returns it, your brain begins to flood with oxytocin, widely known as the love or bonding hormone. This surge of oxytocin acts as a direct counterattack to your stress hormones, specifically targeting and lowering your cortisol levels almost instantly. If you struggle with daily anxiety or chronic stress, you already know exactly how difficult it can be to force your mind to quiet down. Traditional practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises can sometimes feel incredibly overwhelming when your brain is racing with 1,000 different anxious thoughts. However, the feline slow blink acts as a powerful micro-meditation. It does not require you to force your exhausted mind to focus on a complex mental task or strictly monitor your breathing. Instead, it only asks you to exist completely in the present moment, connecting with a living being that is radiating a state of pure, unconditional calm. When your eyes meet and they slowly close and open in that rhythmic motion, your heart rate automatically begins to slow down. Your breathing naturally deepens without you even trying, and your blood pressure starts to stabilize. It is a brilliant physiological chain reaction triggered by a single shared glance. Actively incorporating this process into your daily routine with pure intention can be incredibly easy and genuinely life-changing. Whenever you feel that familiar wave of overthinking taking over, or when the stress of the day is simply spiraling out of control, find your cat. Do not force an interaction. Just sit comfortably at a respectful distance. When they finally look your way, ensure your gaze is completely soft. Never stare intensely, as a hard, unbroken stare is universally understood in the animal kingdom as a direct threat or a sign of aggression. With that relaxed, soft gaze, slowly close your eyes. Hold them shut for just a brief second or two, and then smoothly open them. Then wait patiently. When your cat ultimately returns that slow blink, you will feel a distinct, profound wave of relief wash over your entire body. That exact sensation is the literal feeling of your brain actively switching off its exhausting hypervigilance mode. This is so much more than just a fun way to play with a pet. It is a scientifically proven form of interspecies emotional bonding that leaves a lasting, positive impact on human psychology. Cats are deeply intuitive creatures. They can easily sense our anxiety, our frantic heartbeats, and our nervous, scattered energy. Through the simple magic of the slow blink, they are quite literally grounding our chaotic energy, silently reassuring us that in this tiny, isolated moment, right here in this space, everything is perfectly okay. So the next time your cat looks over at you and gives you that lingering, slow blink, do not just casually ignore it or walk away. They are unknowingly offering you the deep neurological healing that you desperately needed to finally relax. Recognize this natural, built-in stress reliever sitting right in your living room and allow your mental health to truly heal through this beautiful, completely silent, and fur-filled connection.